Hi guys, welcome back to a diary of a first time property developer. It's week 27. This week I'll be showing you around the building. We're carrying on with kitchens, bathrooms, electrics and plumbing.
End of the day, you can't learn this in a textbook. You've got to do it, you've got to feel it, understand what the steps are.
Going to start this week upstairs in unit 5. The kitchen is a lot further on than it was last time that you would have seen it. And we also have our internal cupboard now. So what do you guys think of the breakfast bar? I really like it in this room. It's going to be a really nice sort of usable space. Obviously you're going to have your seating area over there, and we've got all of our electrics for TV and internet and all that sort of stuff on that wall. Controls for the underfloor heating, and that is I think it's the isolator for the underfloor heating down there. And we also have, because we've got different zones, we've also got another control there by the bedroom. I've actually got the tripod downstairs, but I'm on a bit of a time scale today as it is Sunday. So hopefully this gives you an idea of the space. Show you inside the cupboard now. So we've got our fuse board, and we've also got our hot water boiler in there now. Just waiting on the meters to be fitted. So we're going to have our meters now inside each flat, which is fine. For some reason I thought they were going downstairs in the communal, but seeing as they're going to probably be smart meters, I would guess, I don't think there'd be that much of a problem if they're in the flats. So we're having bathroom prep at the minute. We have got screeded floors in here, so there's no need for any sort of boarding. We can go straight onto the floor. But we have had them all tanked, or at least most of them. Any of them that have been prepped are now tanked. In the shower area. So we're going to have tiles in the shower area and just a backsplash behind the sink or basin, and then obviously tile floor. Okay, probably have to cut that bit out because it's not good. Okay, entering into flat 6. Now, any time that I say whether I like something or don't like something, normally I get a comment that someone either likes it or doesn't like it, sort of the opposite to what I think. So I'm going to do it again. I'm not sure that the breakfast bar table setup has worked. It's not really as I pictured it. I don't know if it should have just been in line with the continuation of the worktop. I just don't think it works. It just looks a bit weird. But someone's going to now tell me in the comments that they do like it, so that's fine. So apart from that, this kitchen is looking fairly done now, I think. I'd have to look at the plan. So what are we waiting for? We're waiting for extractor fans, extractor hoods, but they are, I think they're downstairs. Oh, and we've got some shelving that's going to go into that corner there. We're just deciding on brackets. What else needs to go in? Just the appliances now, I think. So that's all good. Our hobs are here. So we have got induction hobs. And I'm pretty sure nothing will have changed in here. No. Bedrooms are not really changing. Again, we've got the controls for the underfloor heating. And there should probably be another one somewhere. Probably up here. Yeah, so there you go. So another 2 zones. I think they're all going to be 2 zones, bedroom and living. We've got electric radiator towel racks in the bathrooms. So again, I didn't show you in the other cupboard because the door catches on the floor protection, but they're all the same now. So we've got consumer unit, fuse board, gonna have the meter below it, and then we've got the water heater at a low level, obviously water and electrics. So yeah, again, same thing in here. We have got the solid floor, and then we've got the tanking. Tell me what you think, guys. I'm really not feeling them, to be honest with you. Last week, it was actually in Unit 6 that I was just in. Might just go back in there. Someone mentioned the sink, the cupboard over the sink. I'll go back in there actually, and we'll just quickly talk about some of the options. But yeah, again, hobs are in. Looks like we're just waiting for some appliances. Now, this obviously, we could move that over, but apparently it needs to be 300 away from a hob. So, I mean, I'm not going to check my house because I'm pretty sure ours are closer, but obviously when you're doing something from scratch, you've got to stick to all the exact rules. But I mean, to be honest, is it really going to hurt? How many people would have their kettle that close? And it probably isn't an issue. So yeah, that's Unit 7. I will just quickly nip back into Unit 6 because, like I say, someone did make the comment. And they are right. We wouldn't have had sink, a cupboard over the sink, you know, in an ideal world. Just standing here, it's not ideal, but again, it doesn't feel the end of the world. What we have thought about is, at the minute everything's in level, do we push the cupboards a little bit higher and then just fill the gap from the ceiling? Would that look odd? I mean, to be honest, it doesn't feel as bad as I thought it would when the person mentioned it. So, I mean, I'm inclined to maybe not change anything. It might just look worse if we lift that cupboard up, to be honest. So let's see what we do. But at the minute, my vote is probably just leave as it is. Obviously, this is one section that hasn't had anything really done to it. apart from all the boarding and bits and pieces that it needed. We have got this gap here, so I'm guessing there must have been some sort of wall there. I will have it on my videos. What I think we're going to do is break this floor out and self-level it, and then I've seen the sort of half paint on epoxy, so you pour it on and paint it very thin, and then you can throw your flake into it, and then sort of scrape the excess off, and once you've done that you then go over it with clear, and again all down here needs doing. So if we cut very close to the stairs, I don't think that would necessarily be a problem. Then we'll have to work out this. I'm going to put a big mat in there, but yeah, and then at some point this all needs plastering and whatever, but at the minute, as you can imagine, there's no point in doing that and then carrying everything through. Unit 1, the cupboard in Unit 1. I mean, I don't know how it happened. It's not really even a cupboard, is it? Yeah, not too sure how that happened, but it does fit everything in it that we need it to. What we'll probably do in this unit is just buy some extra storage, because you're not going to be able to fit anything of note in your cupboard. So this is similar to Unit 5. We're going to have the breakfast bar. It is a fair bit smaller though. It's just how it's worked out with having this corner piece in. And obviously upstairs in Unit 5, all of this space is also within the flat. So if you can imagine, if you had that extra, what's that going to be? Metre and a bit maybe in here, then it would make all the difference. But again, it's a conversion, it meets all the space standards. There's nothing you can do. You can't magic space out of thin air. So again, we're going to have the breakfast bar, and also with this one, I don't know what you call that sort of setup, but you've got basically all the tower units. I don't know if there's a specific name for it, but yeah, so you can have your fridge freezer in a tower, you're going to have your oven within the tower. I'm not sure what goes in there. I don't know if the guys have left me the paperwork to look at. I can't see it. Yeah, anyway. And also I don't know why that's taped there either. It's a weird one. Looks like there's slightly less electrics gone in here, so we haven't got the boxes in yet. But like I've said a few times, the guys are working upstairs to down. So the plan is to get upstairs more finished and then close it up, stop all the dust and stuff. So yeah, we're going to work from the top downwards. So Unit 1, Unit 2, again a little less finished. So we've got consumer unit and our water heater, but no doors, no cupboard. What we do have downstairs is, was this screed? It's a strange one. Ah, yes. So we did screed it, but then we had to go over the top with the chipboard because we needed to insulate the floor. So that will be why. So we have got screed as a very, very bottom layer. But as I just said, we needed to put our insulated quilt down, and we had to put the timber floor over the top. So the guys have used this cement board, to make everything firm for the tiles. And they faced the timber frame as well with the cement board. I spoke to you about boxing. Boxing is going to be a lot more on show in the flats upstairs, but like I say, where we've got the bit of a false floor here, it means that the pipe work and stuff is quite sunk in anyway, so hopefully we won't end up with too much boxing, but we will see as things progress. Again, the guys are in here working. These ones where they haven't got the breakfast bars, we'll have to see. I'm tempted just to say let's not, because yeah, like I say, bit of a running theme of this video, they're not my favourite thing that we've done, so we shall see. Unit 1's also going to have the similar problem with the sink going here, and then the cupboards. Okay, so the camera cut off because for the second time I filled my SD card up, and well, it is what it is. It's a really big SD card, so I must just waffle on. Yes, we are going to have the same problem with the sinks, but again, it kind of is what it is because we had to extract from here. I won't go into the bedroom because that's just the same. And I won't go into unit 3 either because, well, actually I can show you the bathroom is just done the same. And I wanted to see this anyway because I'd missed it. That bit in the middle is timber. We were just talking about what's the best way to waterproof it, and it looks like the guys have tanked it, so that is good. I don't think we're going to tile it. I think we're going to just make sure it's very waterproofed and then put a a trim, you know, like a double glazing trim, and that will make it look like one single window, whereas it is actually 2 windows. But again, tanked, and we also have the cement flooring, cement board. Just as a little comment on that as well, this is also cement board. So this section here is the wood. I can't remember what it's called right now, like the tongue and groove, 22mm chipboard. This at the front is actually cement board, and we've done that for building control. So we're going to have our fire doors sitting in here, and what he said, which is obviously 100% correct, is why would you sit a fire door on something flammable? So we've got cement board here and on the front of it, just to stop any fire that would be able to get in underneath. And I'll finish off the walk around in the duplex, which is just about to have the kitchen started. Again, electrics to follow. And this is where our cupboard inside is going to go. We just need to decide how far out it's going to be, and I think probably, let me just see, door, probably just a little bit to the right of that green MDF, and that will give this one a very large cupboard. Like I say, number 1 has got hardly any, and this one will have a quite substantial one. So for the future, it's something that we're going to need to address and make sure that all the units have good storage. Okay, for the walk around then, that will do for this week. Next week we're going to be carrying on with bathrooms, so we're going to have tiling. Kitchens as well are going to be carrying on. I'm guessing we'll have the bits of electric also carrying on. Plumbing seems nearly there. The week afterwards we've got all the internet stuff is happening, so we've got the guys coming to survey that, and also we're going to go and see a building. We've already seen it once, but we're likely to make an offer on it, so we're going to take the builders with us, and we will hopefully make an offer for, again, a conversion, six flats in Sevenoaks, which is probably about 20 minutes from where we are now. So that's what's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks. But thanks for watching, guys. If you have got to the end, please consider subscribing, and if you want to know anything more, please comment and I will get back to you ASAP.